That alone is something where you don't need to be crazy to hear it and think something's wrong. In fact, you might be crazy if you hear that and don't think something was wrong. On September 22, 2016, Jeffrey Epstein receives an email with redacted images attached, sent just minutes apart. One is labeled pussy, one is labeled girls, and one is labeled age 11. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's not an anonymous tip from someone who's requesting Bitcoin to prove the truth. These are real emails that Epstein was getting and sending, exposed by the US Department of Justice. But before 2025, the case against Jeffrey Epstein, at least in the public eye, was built primarily on suspicion. The idea that Jeffrey Epstein was part of something much bigger than himself and that other people were involved, it came from two facts. Number one, Jeffrey Epstein was rich, a pedophile, and had a ton of powerful friends. And number two, he was found dead in a jail cell under suspicious circumstances. That alone is something where you don't need to be crazy to hear it and think something's wrong. In fact, you might be crazy if you hear that and don't think something was wrong. And so as a result, in the last couple of years, even though the historical, political, legal narrative was that Epstein worked alone and didn't leave any footprints behind, he still became this symbol of everything wrong with our society. Epstein came to represent corruption, specifically the idea that people at the top of society play by a completely different set of rules than the rest of us. That not only did he get away with crimes against humanity under everyone's noses for decades, but before he could even be forced to answer for what he had done, he mysteriously died while he was sitting in a maximum security prison wing. It looked a little too convenient. It looked a little too much like someone wanted the truth to die with him. And that's why it didn't. And then slowly, very slowly, evidence came out and it showed us that the truth was even worse than we had suspected. At first, it was small, little drawings, notes, inside jokes, small packets of information showing that, hey, Epstein wasn't just really good at hiding being a pedophile, everyone around him knew it and they didn't care. And then finally, after years of pressure, 3 million documents from Epstein's computers were released and revealed that it wasn't the case that Epstein ever got away with anything. In reality, he didn't just get away with the crimes he had committed in the first place. He was allowed to keep going and make friends with the world billionaires, politicians, and thinkers all at the same time.